this is part 2 for my All the I Choose books that I want to read. Some of these, like I said, I mean, I know I have probably more, but I can't find them if I do. So these are the rest. Like I said, make sure that you guys have something to drink, because this will probably be 20 to 30 minutes like the last one. So yes, let me grab this, because I got like a little bit, like maybe 8 more in my one basket, and then I got 3 piles. So yes. All right. Let me grab all of these. I don't know what order these goes in. I'm trying to grab everything. I got so many by this author. Boy. I haven't read any of them. I started some, but I haven't finished any of them. But that's Casey Keene. I have the first book in my Bloodlines, the Featherstone Academy. I think this might be first. It says, we're here to assist with your transition to Featherstone Academy. Yeah. It says, suddenly thrown into a world representing bloodlines I know nothing about, forcing my past I refuse to remember into the present, has my world turned upside down. It doesn't matter that I don't want to go to college. It doesn't matter that I don't want to be here. I follow the rules or risk my life. The organization that runs the criminal underworld is no joke. Apparently, I'm an ace now, but few are happy about my arrival. Secrets have me wanting to run for the hills. Boys have curly hair, skull tattoos, big mouths, and gentle caresses. A diamond has me wanting to make the world a better place. For a lone ranger, my soul would just get bigger. What are you willing to do to survive? There are, I think there's her and, there's either her and 4 guys, or there's her and 3 guys. Because I can't remember if I said what her name was. So I put names right here: Kai, Oscar, Parker, and Roman. So yeah, those have to be so there's 4 guys in this one. I believe this is the first one. I just went by the, I went and looked at the, copyright, like when they were made, of course. Yeah. Then we have, Reckless Souls, the first book in the Saint Academy series by her. It says, I've walked the streets of Phoenix Valley for 22 years, knowing exactly who I am, an orphan, a human, a nobody, summoned by the hex to test my humanity. I was prepared to fail, destined to be the same Monday girl. I was wrong. Pandora's box called to me, sensing a magic I never knew exist. With my world turned upside down and a full of possibilities, I must now call Paradise Heights home. To live amongst supernaturals, attend Saints Academy, and find my place. Curiosity has me willing to give this a try, but the elites of Saint Academy tempt to distract me, and that's something I can't afford. Xander is gruff, chaos, cold, zen, soothing, and Adonis lives up to his name. Angel, demon, gods, vampire, shifters. I could be anything, anyone. I have 3 years to figure out who I am meant to be. Let the countdown begin. I think I have all of the books in all of these, or I got almost all the books. I don't think I have all the books in these 2. I think some of the books are still coming out. So, or just came out recently. Then we have Silvercrest Academy, Fallen Shadows. It says, I am at home, in the darkness where brutality feeds on the weak and fuels the strong. Shadowmoor has forged me into who I am today, and I have the mark and scars to prove it. I never thought I'd see the light again, but it seems destiny has other plans for me. My father arrival means little as I know, means life as I know it is about to change. Silvercrest Academy trains and prepares the most gifted and privileged among us as their future contributions to the I forget how you say that word. I may come from the right family, but I am a void. No gifts, no magic, no ability to be seen. It says, from the shadow underworld to the highest peak in the land, I will need every ounce of my strength to survive this place. Guaranteed prosperity. How do you say that word? That's what they promise if you make it to graduation. Only time will tell if Silvercrest will be the beginning or the end of me. These one has 1, 2, 3. There's Raven. I think Raven is the girl. I believe. I could be totally wrong. No, I'm right. So there's Raven, which is a girl. Then there's Eldon, Brix, Creed, and Zane. Look at, they got maps and everything. I'm so excited. I'm probably going to go in the order that I have it. Like I said, I don't know if I have all of them, but I know I have at least 2 or 3 more in that one. Then we have the Kingdom of Rune. I hope this is the first one, because like I said, I have more than one in each, so I'm just trying to make sure I have the first one. Let me see. I'm not sure. It says, once upon a time, a wondrous kingdom flourished under the reign of its proud Fey king, and his family, through all, was not as it seemed, when poisonous schemes and utter betrayal lead to the downfall of an empire. 16 years have passed since the lands now lay in ruin, and crime prevails despite the will of the council. Their mission becomes clear: produce an heir and unite the kingdom to restore its former glory. And so becomes Heir Academy, the ultimate trial of strength and preservations to forge the kingdom's savior. The storage of all spaces converging on one place to claim a crown, my crown. I don't care what I have to do or who I have to take down. The rightful heir walks among them, and I will do everything in my power to sit on my throne. So I'm not really sure. I see Aldi, Addie, or something like that. I didn't write down the names. Some of them I will write down the names if I find out. Let me see if I can find some of the... All I'm seeing so far is Addie's name, which is the girl Brody. There's a Brody. I want to see at least one other person's name, and then we'll quit. But some of these usually have white... Mel, and some don't. Yeah, there's a Raiden. Okay, cool. So yeah, I can't wait to read this too. I don't know if you have to read it in any certain order. So I'm very curious about that. But I can't wait to find out. One more from this author. I told you I have a lot from this author. And then this is their newest one. This just came out recently. It's called The Savage Six. The first book is called Hope. This one says, in this life, blood doesn't just sustain you, it defines you. At 10 years old, one drop changed my whole world, and not just because I lost my freedom, my parents, and my memories all in one night. My life is now bound to another, my bloodkin, whose cursed fate is dependent upon my own. After being held captive for over a decade to protect someone I've never met, I'm now thrown into the new world. Trinity Falls Academy is an opportunity to secure my future. Life's like a cruel guillotine? The curse shatters at 21 years. Shatters at 21 years old, and only one kid can make it to 22. I have 1 year to navigate the murky path set before me. One filled with supernaturals I didn't know exist. Hidden among the humans are vampire, wolves, and witches. Yeah, so, anyways. So that's, like I said, the newest one by this author. I don't know if I'm going to go in order, but I probably will. Okay, let me get these other ones out that are in this one, and then I'll put these back in that one before we talk about these. I told you it's going to be very long, and I'm also going to get something to drink. Get a sip of my water. I'm thirsty, you guys. This is thirsty work. I I don't know who my Secret Santa was, but I got this one through a Secret Santa. And because I'm in a, I got a whole bunch of, I'm like in Mel from Mel Lenore Reads. I think it's Mel Lenore Reads. And I am in Cassidy's from Covers Cassidy. So, yeah. And they were doing like a, all of them with some other people, some other Patreons were doing a, a Santa one. And this is the one I got. She's the daughter of a serial killer, and they're FBI agents. So, I'm not going to read to you all about that, because like I said, this is a lot of books, and I still got a lot to go. We have Stalked by the Alphas by Eve Newton, a dark reverse harem omegaverse. This says, my life was supposed to follow a perfect path, a nice job, mated by 25 and children after that, but fate had other plans. Now, a week from turning 25, I have a successful bookshop that I love, but the rest has remained exclusive, always within my reach, but never managing to hang on to an alpha for long enough to mate. And then there's a pact in the back of my mind, an alcohol-fueled promise on my 20th birthday, jokingly given my alpha childhood friends a chance if we were all single in 5 years. I'm as single as they get, but who knows about them? We drifted apart when I moved up north to start my new life, but that's when things turn a lot darker. I discover I'm a stalker, someone who knows me inside and out. And the twisted obsession has turned dangerous. My life isn't mine anymore. It belongs to him, to them. It sounds like maybe, sorry, I can't breathe very well. Sounds like maybe that they're stalking her. The ones that she said that she would get involved with. That's what it sounds like. So, ooh, there's a Noah, a Zach. Ooh. Yeah, I'm excited. Carter. Ooh, cool. This looks like, yeah. Okay, this sounds like it's going to be creepy as F. These people seem like they're going to be obsessed. Oh, yeah. Okay, anyways, that looks really good. Oh, I can't breathe. I have Broken Trust, the first book in the Pacific Prep series by R.A. Smythe. It says, my name is Hadley Parker, and today is the day I take control of my life. Today I start school at Pacific Prep. This is my new lease on life, and I won't be wasting it. I need this now more than ever. I need the education, the promise of a future that I wouldn't get anywhere else. These rich kids don't like me, though. When Hawk Davenport decides he doesn't want me here, his friends back him. Leslie, Warren, Cam Rutherford, Mason Hayes and Hawk rules the school, and nobody dares to go against them. They don't know the real me. I won't back down. So there's Broken Trust, Brutal Lies, Beyond Vengeance, and Break Free. So some of these, the letters, it's so tiny, the print. We have Freestyle, the first book in the Academy of Stardom. From the Gutter to the Stars, B. Page. This is the one in the first book that I was thinking I was talking about, but it was the reality one. This one is the dancing. One of these books has like a lot of characters in it, like a lot. I'm excited for this. It says, this book is definitely about dance, but it's also about friendships, hardships, gangs, culture, and the dark side of life. For Penn, dances or escape her outlets. Also mine too, though I want Professor blah blah. Yeah. Anyways. Ooh, there's a playlist. Well, we know we got Zaya. So I think they leave and she stays, maybe? It says, dance is in my blood. It's what keeps me sane, out of trouble. It used to keep them out of trouble, too. A group of boys I grew up with. Zeno, York, Zion, and Dax. Okay, yeah. This one don't have as many. The other one is the one that has like 10, 12, I don't remember, but not all of them are talked about, like our main perspectives, I guess. Wings of Stars, the first book in the Fallen Destiny series by R. L. Calder and M. St. Clair. Comply and excel or fall and fell and fall. Welcome to Alphamare. Let's see. Okay, she's supposed to, because she hasn't been with, because of something, I guess she's powerless, so because of that, she's supposed to get her wings cut or something like that. I'm not really sure. But yeah. I think that's that pile. Okay. Well, the first one I'm going to talk about in this one isn't a why choose yet. It's going to become a why choose, but in the first book, it's just her and one of the guys. And each book, I think another guy will show up. That's Rune Riot? Or Rune, yeah, Riot, by Colette Rhodes. The State of Grace. I know that her family's awful to her. That's all I really know. That's all I'm going to tell you, because we're going to be here all day. Then I have Ravens and Daggers, All in the Name of Blood by Alina Jane. I haven't even told you all these people's names, have I? Did I tell you this one was Jane Washington? I'm sorry if I forgot some of these names. I know most part I was telling you. Reese Rivers was the one for the demon. Anyways, never mind. Don't worry about it. She called me a liar and a WHORE. I was chained like an animal, beat and marked, while my own mother's lover SA'd me and made me his. I tried to tell her, but she wouldn't listen. She allowed this monster to her home. This is her doing. She's dead to me, but Brock? Oh, he's going to get what's coming to him. All the fear, all the pain I have felt, I turned into absolute rage. I'm not the same broken girl he used to know. I'll show him who the broken one really is. My name is Raven Martinez, and I'm out for blood. Little did I know that I'd run into 3 men who would help me flood, F-L-O-O-D, the streets. Yeah, flood the streets with the blood of the wicked in this world, and I know just where to start. I know this is a series, I believe, so. I have this one. It's called So Wrong. The first book in the Boys of South Chapel series by Abby Melship. Now, this one I'm a little worried about because I think the girl might be younger. Might be in high school. It says, why choose romance? Now and then timeline, college football, second chance. He's not my brother, stepbrother's best friend, fake dating, jealousy and groveling, book, girl, female main character, mental health rep. A girl raised, what? Just a girl raised in the South. I forgot what this one's about. No wrong moves. That was the words the first boy I ever loved whispered in my ear on graduation weekend. Naively, I believed him. Now those 3 little words feel like a bad omen I can't escape. Every move I made since I returned to South Chapel hurts my ex-boyfriend Greedy, but it's for his benefit. That's what I tell myself. Intentionally hurting him is for the best. It has to be. I have to say goodbye to the possibility of forever with him the moment my mom and dad introduced us as at their engagement party. 3 years had passed, but that doesn't matter to Grady. He's hell-bent on making sure I remember it all. On my darkest night, the memories win. Since his bedroom is 2 doors down, he's the anchor I seek when it feels too much. But now Grady's best friend is back in town, and he and I are dating to get his meddling mother off our back. Not only is Levi my new fake boyfriend, but he's also our new roommate too. No wrong moves, Grady assured me years ago. What if there's no right moves either? I have Dead Wolf Walking, the first book in the Bad Moon Academy by Rory Mills. One bite changed my life. I was living life to the fullest when a wolf attacked. Now I've been ripped from my home and shipped off to Bad Moon Academy, a place that changed wolves, or so I'm told. There's something sinister lurking within the confines of the academy, and I'm starting to think I was brought here as a sacrifice. It says this is a dark academia, reverse harem with a dangerously possessive shifters. Oh my gosh, I cannot get my words out. But yeah, I'm excited. I started this one, Blood of Hercules by Jasmine Mass. I read something else by Jasmine Mass and I freaking loved, so I'm excited and I'm going to continue this. I heard it's pretty good. I just know it's a gender bender, whatever that's called, where she's supposed to be Hercules. Okay, we have The Boys of Green Hill U. She's back where it all first began, trying to outrun their past will be harder than it seems. This is by Maisie Archer. It says, when the memories are looking her in the face and temptation around every corner, can she still fight her way out, or will the temptation be too much? The four boys from her past that are no longer the scared little boys she once knew. No, these four boys have turned into men, and Valentine Morgan has her work cut out for her if she wants to survive the next few years at Green Hill U. Okay, we got Onyx, Enzo, Santiago, and Lucas. Oh, I remember I actually started a couple pages in that before I bought the physical. Okay, we have Crimson Shadows by Eve Newton. I always knew I was different, but I never imagined how dark that difference would be. When my absentee father returns to inform me of true inheritance, the way to figure out his new reality of being half-bloodsucker is a secret paramoral university nestled in England's misty forest. It specializes in control and focus for being like me and those whose default setting is trouble. She says when she goes into the Mist Hollow University hidden gates, she's plunged into a world of ancient power and forbidden desires. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 guys, at least. So I have the first book is I think this is a series. Yeah, the first book in the Mated by Fire series, Burning Embers by Katie May. The only way to survive the flames is to become one with them. It says her parents died when she was young. She'd been bounced from one foster home to other foster homes. Some have been great, others not so much. A social worker, Amanda, assures me that this new home will be my final one. New house, new school, new life. Everything changes when I arrive at my new school and capture the attention of the most popular guys. Okay. I don't want to read too much about it, but this one looks good. Okay, let's get going because we still got 2 more piles, and this one's going to be longer than the first. I wanted to do it all because some of these you're going to be seeing me read like this coming month. I have Immortal Inheritance, book 1 in the Blackstone Vampire Clan by L.M. Mickens. I'm not going to tell you what that one's about. Some of these I won't say because we'll be here all day. I got Shattered Vows by Eva Chase, the first book in the Shadow Blood Souls series. It says, We vow to escape together. I broke that promise. Now the men I love just might break me. Okay, that's all we need to know. I have, of course, I really need to read this. Clint is going to beat my butt because I still haven't read it. I started it 50 million times and haven't finished it, but I am bound and determined next month to read this. Bucking Around by Emily Rath. Now this one does have Mel. It's, I believe it's Mel, female Mel, or Mel, female Mel. So yeah, and this is of course ice hockey, and yeah, I'm gonna start this over again, probably again. We're almost done, you guys. I know this is long. I'm so sorry, but hey, sometimes you have to do a long videos. Beautiful Beast by Devlin St. Clair. Beautiful Beast. Standing in front of a dragon means dying by fire, but the heart knows there's more than one way to burn. So they're supposed to, like, kill her, and they don't. They take her instead, I believe. It says, yeah, that's what this one, I believe, is. I'm not going to read all of it to you. But yeah, they said this is pretty tame, but there's still triggers. Ice in It. This is another one that I believe is female Mel. I was supposed to listen to the audiobook for this, but I couldn't get into the, audio, so I didn't read this. I read something else in place of that for Mel March. But anyways, yeah, this is ice hockey. That's all you need to know, and it's by Emma Fox, and it's the Chicago Racketeers. We have The New Gods by Ripley Prosperity? How about that? Kiss Me or Kill Me. All my life I've been fascinated by stories about gods and the mortals they treat like toys. Now I'm at Oxford University with a newly acquired doctorate, and I'm making a career out of my childhood obsession. There among medieval buildings and famous libraries, I meet 5 men who have names right out of the Greek mythology. Achilles, Hector, Paris, Pollux, Orestes. I'm not sure how to say it, but I'm drawn to them, not only because of their names, but by the passion they try to hide, and the way our fate seems explicitly linked. Okay, sounds like it's going to be good. It says The New Gods is the first book in a reverse harem romance series with dark themes. I have Rowan, the Killer's Blade series by Stella Bree. For over 300 years, Arden's very existence had been hidden until one night when the latest assassination attempt fails and the third Killian Blade makes its appearance. A powerful witch with little knowledge of heritage, Arden's first step on the path of destiny is the Abbey, a place of sanctuary and power. It's a haven in a sea of unknowns and where she hopes to find an ally. An Elverin prince, a Fey lord, the first vampire, warlock, and the king of dragons make up the Imperium Kadar, one of the most powerful Kadars in existence. Owning and managing the Abbey for over 1,000 years, they're not known for taking in strays, but Lord Theron's life debt paves Arden's entry into the formidable spheres of their protection. As the sweeping winds of change blows, Arden and the Kadar will navigate the path of destiny together. Secrets are revealed, heritage found, and alliances formed and lost. Definitely sounds like it's going to be intriguing. This one says, it says it's female, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one female and 5 men. Okay, one more pile. We have Trader Witch by Marie Mister, the first book in the Deadwood series. So my name is Nelsa. I am the shadow of the moon, a lunar witch, a divine assassin, and they will tell you that I am a traitor. Framed from the murder of my own high priestess, and with nowhere else to go, I'm forced to seek refuge amongst pirates. The mismatched crew of immortal Mells thinks I'm a solar witch, a harmless goody two-shoes celebrate, priestess of life. It's hard to keep up the charade with a cursed fae, 2 broken shifters, and an overprotective vampire tempted me at every turn. And it says, it's even harder when I have to constantly restrain the urge to murder their asshole captain. Sounds like it's going to be good. And again, that's by Marie Mister. I read a couple pages in this one, but not enough to tell you about it. This is TBR, Dead But Well Read by Sedona Ash. So she dies, and then plot twist that she didn't see coming. Oh, it says, I always thought I'd die crushed under the weight of my TBR pile, but my death was a plot twist I didn't see coming. Anyways, I don't know how many guys there's going to be in this one, but I can't wait. So that's TBR, Dead But Well Read by Sedona Ash. Look how cute. We're getting there, you guys. Now, I think this one's all Mel. I think this is, yeah. This is Faded in the Stars, Book 1 in the Threads of Fate series by Remy Bishop. Faded Love, Cosmetic Bonds, 8 Souls, Bound by Destiny. Yeah. So, I know I have Book 2, and I think Book 3 just came out, or is coming out next month. And that's by Remy Bishop. We're almost there. I know I have both of these. This is the first book in the first book in the D'Arco Mafia Duet by J. Pratt. Have you ever compromised your mortals for the ones you love? I did. I never wanted to fall for the mafia boss, his bodyguard, and the serial liver in the basement. But life has a funny way of screwing you over. I think she's supposed to, she's trying to save her sister and they're going to help her, and then something happens. I don't know. That's going to make them turn into enemies for a while, maybe? Let's see. Eve Newton, Dark Fae Kingdom series. And the book is called Dark Fae Princess. In a journey where love, power, and loyalty clash, a princess discovers her own resilience as she fights for the throne of the kingdom, as well as her heart. Okay, 4 more. I know this is part, you meet this girl in one of Lady Prickrip's other books, but this one's a White Shoes. I know they're enemies and something else, but this is Castles of Nerves and Nightmares. It's the first book in the Fae Devils. Some people say you have to read the other series, or at least 2 of the books in the other series first. I'm not doing that because I tried reading one of her in that world and I didn't care for it. But I love White Shoes, so I want to read this. That's all I know, like I said, is that they were enemies and in the other books for some reason. I don't know. Something happens, I think, too, in the other books, but I don't care. Anyways, I have A House of Fangs and Deceit by Alex Frost, the first book in the Lunar Realm series. The Fae are gone and monsters reign. Lunar was always a land full of nightmares, but when the Fae vanish without a trace, we have to make sacrifices to survive. From the ashes, the Moro house rose. As the heir to one of the most influential houses, I've always known that an arranged marriage would be part of my future, one where I ruled alongside my husband as we fought to straighten the crumbling alliance of our people. When I'm betrayed by my husband in his house, however, I return home to an uncertain future and to to both my childhood crush and my arch nemesis. Karen is even more gorgeous and clever-tongued than I remember, while Elric is frustrating and hotter than he has any right to be. And then there's the TACITURN librarian and their magical ropes. Anyways, oh my gosh, this is a lot. Okay, we got 3 more. I'm kind of worried about this one because I know some people DNF'd it that like why choose. But I still want to give it a try. But this thing is huge. This is Into the Woods by Ivy Asher and Ann Ditton. All I know is this is a reverse Little Red Riding Hood, I believe. That's all I really know. Okay, 2 more. And these are both from the Zodiac Academy world. I still need to read the Zodiac Academy, but yeah. Anyways, I have Dark Fae by Carolyn Beckham and Susan Valente. What do a heartless dragon shifter and a cold-blooded Balsic, an Ignorant lion shifter, and a brooding Tetsu harpy have in common? Me, Elsa Casso, vampire angel of vengeance, and a girl on a mission to destroy one of them for murdering my brother. I don't know, like, if you have to read these in order, but I know some people have and other people haven't. I know one of these are, like, before Zodiac. Some of, like, starts before Zodiac, but some of them are 5 years after it, maybe? I can't remember. But this one's Dark Fae. I have the second one in this one. And then the other one is Cage Wolf. Yeah, and I think I have 2 in this one. This one says, what do you do when the man you've loved since you were 14 is sent to the most dangerous prison in Solera for saving your life? Okay, so maybe he doesn't love me back, and maybe getting sent down would seem insane to some, but I'm Rosalind Ascor, Alpha werewolf from the infamous Ascur clan. My family wrote the book on criminal organizations, and I'll be ruling the place by the time the next moon rises. Then I just need to work on busting us the hell out of here. The trouble is I need the help of a sinister vampire guard, a werewolf from an enemy pack, and the most notorious criminal in here. And they happen to hate each other, almost as much as they hate me. But I always did love a challenge, so how hard could it be to make them accept me as their leader? Okay, that's it. I'm so sorry that these are so long, but I had a lot of books, but I just wanted to share them all, because, like I said, I don't know which books I'm going to be reading, but I'm going to be reading some of these next month, because next month is going to be, besides the things that I have, like, what you call it for, that I need to read, everything else is going to be just whatever I want to read. So, yeah. So, yay! Okay, that is it. Let me know if you've read any of these, what you thought about them, and let me know if there's some that you would like me to read before others. Yeah, and that is it. If you guys like both of these videos, the first part and the second and this part, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please think about it. Subscribe for you'll know, or hit that bell button, whatever you want to say, for you'll know whenever a video is up for your viewing pleasure. And that is it. Till next time, happy reading. Thanks for being awesome, and I will catch you in the next one. I'm out of here. Bye!